Thanks, guys. Yeah, Nicole, big weekend in the sports world between Iowa wrestling, Iowa men's and women's basketball, and then, of course, the big game on Sunday.
Yeah, Bo, the Super Bowl is just 2 days away, and I'm so excited. But before we get into that, one Iowa team is getting ready to begin their season.
Iowa softball hosted their annual media day yesterday, and they are just now 1 week away from heading down to Louisiana for the Mardi Gras tournament, where they will have their season opener. Here's what the team had to say on their preparation for the first game.
Traveling is my favorite part of the season. This first 5 weeks is the best because it's kind of like we're living out of a suitcase. We're always on the go, just living every day for the next. I'm very excited to get outside. Everyone's excited to get outside. We had the opportunity to practice outside last week, and the energy was great. Everyone was doing well, so just getting all together to get out in the sunshine.
Offensively, they're in the box ready to attack. We've had an attack mindset from day one. That's been a philosophy of ours. I think the offensive side of the game is finally in that mindset. It's hard. It's hard when you're up there wanting your pitch and you're hunting your pitch, but if you get a good one, you got to attack it, because on the defensive side, the pitcher's attacking the zone, and if we're on attack mindset, we're on the positive side of the game. If we're playing defense on offense, which we have the last couple of years, that's a struggle. And so that attack mindset in the box, in the circle, and on the field defensively really will propel us where we want to go, hopefully.
As far as goals, we definitely want to make the Big Ten tournament. That's our overarching goal, and then every day we're working to get there.
Now, although they'll open up their season next weekend, we will not get to see them back in Iowa City for about a month and a half for their home opener on March 21st. Come back next weekend as we figure out features from the Stars on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Now tonight, the Iowa wrestling team takes on the Minnesota Golden Gophers at Carver Hawkeye Arena.
But tonight is just about wrestling as much as it is for the seniors.
That's right, Nicole. Tonight is senior night. Alongside seniors Philip Lau and Logan McQuillan, who haven't necessarily seen a lot of action throughout their careers, there is one Hawkeye that the team's going to miss greatly. I was over at Carver Hawkeye Arena earlier this week to get the scoop on the senior who's celebrating senior night but is not yet satisfied. For Iowa wrestling, tonight is a night of reflection. Tonight's a chance to honor those wrestlers that have given up 4 years to the program they hold so near and dear to their heart. And this senior night, it's all about the 149-pounder, Brandon Sorensen.
He's a super competitor. He speaks very softly and carries a big stick. And that's probably how he's represented our program the best. He's a true Hawkeye. All loyalty to the cause, and a true leader by example.
Sorensen has been a leader on this squad since the moment he first ran those gold laces through his black shoes. 4 long years later, the Hawkeyes poster child wouldn't trade in his experiences for anything in the world.
It's been great. It flies, so you got to take everything in. It's been fun, a whole lot of experiences that I've never had. I've traveled to a lot of different places that I haven't been. And some of the best coaches in the world are right here, so got to work underneath them, and it's been a great experience.
And it's not just his actions on the mat that people of Hawkeye Nation will remember.
He's a great example. He's someone that I've learned a lot from, watching and then wrestling with him too. He's a great guy to have in the team. It's tough to replace a guy like that.
But Sorensen's journey isn't done just yet. He's still chasing the same dream he had growing up in Cedar Falls, Iowa, the same dream he's trained for in numerous wrestling rooms with thousands of partners. Physical, material proof that he is the best at what he does.
NCAA title. That's the goal right now, and that's what I want to get done.
Personally, I can't wait for the NCAA tournament to see if Sorensen can finally catch that dream he's been chasing for so long.
Well, Sunday is a big game in Minnesota, the game we've all been waiting for, the Super Bowl.
That's right, Nicole, and I don't know about you, but I will certainly not be cheering for the Patriots this year.
Oh, come on, you got to cheer on for the Tom Brady. Let's see what Hawkeyes on campus have to say.
Frankly, for myself, I got the Patriots winning. Tom Brady is just a stud athlete. he's probably one of the best quarterbacks to ever be in the NFL, and you just can't bet against him.
I do think that Brady is the best quarterback of all time, and as much as I hate to bet against him, just so we have a little conflict ourselves, I guess I'll pick the Eagles, maybe by 3. They do have a really stout defense, and those wide receivers can tear it up on the field.
True.
So let's go see what other people see. Who's your pick to win the Super Bowl this Sunday?
I got the Eagles.
You got the Eagles? Alrighty, are you just kind of a believer in Nick Foles, or do you just not want to see the Patriots win?
A little bit of both, mostly hating the Pats.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl this Sunday?
The Patriots. There's no way.
You got faith in Tom Brady then?
Don't bet against him.
Yeah. How do you think that Philadelphia defense is going to do against him?
How'd that Jacksonville defense do against him?
So who do you have winning Super Bowl 52 this Sunday?
I got the Patriots. Can't bet against Tom Brady.
How do you think Tom Brady is going to fare against the Eagles defense?
He'll be fine. He's proven himself.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl this Sunday?
I think the Philadelphia Eagles will win the Super Bowl with a score of 24-14.
Well, Jacob, it was a pretty pleasant surprise seeing some Patriots fans out here today.
Yeah, they do have quite a reputation they built over the past couple years. A lot of people don't like them, but it was fun to see fans from both sides, from both teams campaigning, saying who they think is going to win.
Yep.
Reporting from outside the library, this is Jacob Senstead.
And Justin Elsner.
DITV Sports.
Always fun to hear from Jacob, our man on the streets there. Personally, I've got the Eagles in this one. I just think that defense is too tough, and I was a little doubtful with Nick Foles going into the postseason. They weren't really scoring a lot of points there at the end after Carson Wentz went down, but they've seemed to be clicking. They put up 38 against a pretty tough Minnesota D, so I'll pick the Eagles in this one.
All right, well, I'm going to go with the Patriots, like I said earlier. Our sports director, Mary Kate, is taking the Patriots, so since she's always right, I have to go with what she says. And how can you not go with Tom Brady and the Kronk?
That's it for us in the sports studio.
Tune in next week, and we'll have recaps from this weekend.
Guys at the desk, back to you.